Farming Simulator 25 is now here, so we are going to be playing it for the first time and attempting to take over our grandpa's farm and attempting to become the best farmer out there. So with that being said, let's get straight on into it with the first episode of our farming journey. Right, here we are in the main menu here. So we have all the mods, the career where we're going to be starting. Like I said, we have the mods, which we will probably be putting in later on when more does come out. But what we are going to be doing is starting off with a new game mode. This is the first time playing, so I might need to bear with me for all the controls. But let's go ahead and start our farm. So we have 3 different maps: Riverbend Springs, Hutton Pantia, I want to say that's how you say it, and then that map, which I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce, but I think we're gonna go with Riverbend Springs. So I like this sort of bit here. What's that do? Okay, so that's like similar to the others: farm manager, new farmer, and start from scratch. I think we'll go with new farmer just so we can do this tutorial sort of thing. Start money, which I like a lot. We can start with 100,000, 250, 500, 750, or 1 million. We'll keep it with 100,000 for now. Low money, again, it can go up to 1 million. So that's a very good thing that I think they've changed from Fs25, which is a very good thing. So we're going to put it on normal for economic difficulty, and we'll leave the rest like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue it. Why not? And then start to attempt being a good farmer. Alright, so here we are. We have our characters here, and I'm not gonna lie, I think the first option is very good, but we do have a bunch of others as well. For hairstyles, what should we go for? I'm kind of liking this one, so I think we're gonna go with that one. So, and then for beards, I think we'll just go for a bit of that. Why not? Outfits, right then, this is similar to Fs25. I think we'll just go with like a cowboy, why not? Which would be pretty good, I want to say so. Tops, we can change that as well. And I think we'll just go ahead and put it as one of these coats for now, but we might change it later on. Bottoms, I think we should just keep it how it is, you know. Or we could actually go... Actually, no, I think what we'll do is just keep it with the cowboy fit. Why not? So, let's go ahead and do that. And then for footwear, I think we'll just go with the boots. Considering we are a farmer, we don't want any sandals. That would not go very well. Hats, we'll keep the cowboy hat on. Why not? Gloves, we'll keep those on as well. Let's put some sunglasses on. Why not? So then, that is now our appearance all done. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And then actually start playing the game. So then, welcome to our new farm. Here we are. It is mid-morning when you arrive at your new farm. Walter, our grandfather, is no longer available to look after the farm, so we are now taking over. Familiarise yourself with the game before you get to meet your grandfather. Okay, here we are then. So guided tour. Okay, yeah, we'll just go with all of this. We have up in the top right corner the weather, the date, the time, and our money. That's good. We got the mini-map down there. Of course, tour progress, that will go up as we complete this. So that's all we need to know. Okay, so here we are. Looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh, we have an actual torch that comes out. That is definitely new from this game. Here, so how do I put it away? Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just try and get my controller to work real quick. So I'll be back in 1 second. Or not, it's not going to work, that's perfectly fine. Anyway, so then, let's head on over to Grandpa. So what does the map look like? So, this isn't bad, not going to lie. So, pretty cool. So, any new crops, there's rice and long grain rice, that's new. Peas, that is very new as well. Carrots and parsnips, and green beans, spinach. That's all new, so that's pretty good, not gonna lie. So let's head on over to Grandpa though, where we can then start doing whatever we need to do. So then, let's head on over here. You can talk to people on the farm, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the conversation.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo. I'm glad you're here to continue the family business.
Yeah, I'm glad here too.
The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit. And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car. It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to
you don't know, we are now going to be making it better than ever.
Your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something.
Well, that would have been something.
Let's not talk about that just
not
now.
gonna lie,
I
would
can
not
tell
want to
you
be
some
seeing
stories
that. But
later.
anyway,
And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me. Just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime. They're nice people. A bit strange, perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
okay, yes, we will let
Okay, then,
Grandpa
let me
give
show
us
you
a
couple of
tour.
things. Ease you in. There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field. There's also a big tractor with a cultivator. I'll walk you through how to operate it. I can't wait to see you get started.
Well, neither can I, Grandpa. So then, let's head on over to the barn where we meet Grandpa, although he was right there. And he's gone. Okay, that is. And he's here. Okay, that is interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and carry on
Are you ready to roll?
with everything. Yes, I
Then
am.
hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
So then we need to get into the tractor here. We got a Challenger and a John Deere cultivator in the back. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So let's go ahead and do
Just
that.
Now
Not
we
too
do
bad.
the work. Meet me at the field over there.
So then, as soon as we can get it, we can drive to the marked location and let Walter explain. Okay, so, right then, it's already attached. That's good. So, that's not bad either. Let's head on over to the waypoint where we've got to go and start cultivating the field. But these graphics look pretty good, not gonna lie. Definitely a huge fan of them, especially with this hood layout as well. Looks pretty good. So I take it this is what we've got to cultivate. Bit interesting that they've only done a certain amount, but Grandpa can move around fast considering he's already here.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, we need to take care of the stubbles. Cultivate it. Prepare it for the next season. Otherwise, the grain will not grow very well. Lower the cultivator and drive straight ahead. It's easy as spilling milk.
Well, hopefully it'll be as easy as said. So then, let's go ahead and start cultivating. If I'm correct, there is dynamic ground, which I believe is true by the looks of it, which is very good. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and lower the cultivator and then start cultivating this field. Trying not to hit Grandpa on the way. So yeah, so far it is pretty good. I know that the buildings have sort of changed, like you've actually got to collect materials, I believe, if I'm right. But if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's what you sort of have to do now. But there we go, there's our first pass, and yep, that ground is very realistic now, which is pretty good. So let's just go ahead and go down the middle now then. So we do have 100,000 euros. I will switch that to probably dollars in by the next video. Not too sure why the field progress isn't going up. Oh, there we go. Now it is. Not too sure what was happening then, but anyway, that's now gone though. So the farm looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, I could definitely see some future buildings here in the future, a bit bigger fields as well, which is going to be pretty good. So hopefully we can earn as much money as possible though, so we can actually do that. 90% through this field though now, which is pretty good. About to be complete as well, so let's just go ahead and finish up this field. So just the final pass now, and then we will be fully complete. Oh look, we have cows over there. How lovely is that? So I take it they will be making money for us as well. So then we are now done with
drive back to the garage
this field
and get out the cedar. I'll meet you there.
So then let's go ahead and lift up the cultivator and then head on back over to the shed, where we can then pick up the cedar, which I take it we are going to be planting some sort of crop. There's our harvester there though, not too bad. So let's just go ahead and...
Now we change tools, kiddo. Get rid of the cultivator and attach the cedar.
So let's just go ahead and disconnect the cultivator, leave it there,
slowly,
and then connect to the cedar. Might want to move Grandpa, but okay, yeah, you can just stand there. Not gonna bother finding out what's gonna happen if we go into him, but yeah. Let's just go ahead and reverse it here, like so. Let's go ahead and attach it as well.
Sewing machine you just attached is empty, but don't you fret, I just went to the store. Next to the shed you will find a big bag with seeds. Get over there to fill the cedar.
So we've now got to head on over and fill up the cedar. So let's go ahead and start refilling it, and I think we're going to be doing wheat by the looks of it, so that's not too bad.
Well
maybe
done.
Get some bales out of that. But yeah, let's head on back over to a different field. It looks like
cultivated fields are ready to be sown. It's pretty straightforward. Drive the machine to the field and meet me there. We'll bring out canola.
Okay, so it looks like we're actually doing canola this time. So let's head on over to this field over here. And Grandpa is so fast, not sure why he hasn't decided to just keep up the farming, but
you
anyway.
Need to pay attention to is timing. Plants need to be sown in specific seasons. It's midsummer. It's the perfect time to sow canola. In any other period, you might want to switch to a different kind of crop. You can always check the crop calendar. First, we need to prepare the cedar. Choose the canola seeds, as the big bag is filled with all kinds of seeds.
Okay, so let's go ahead and switch it over to canola. So that's barley, oats,
Seeding
and canola.
is easy. While seeding, straight lines are important though. Go back and forth to bring out the seed with as few gaps as possible. At some point, you'll have to buy a big bag of seeds at the store to refill it. But now you can use what you've got. Now, you only got to switch the machine on and lower it to the ground.
So then we can now start heading off, and with the crop calendar, I think we're going to end up turning it off before we do sow the next lot, just because then we don't want to miss out on money, especially starting off. But enough of that though, let's go ahead and lower the cedar and then start seeding. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So should be lowered, isn't it? Yeah, so let's go ahead and start seeding this field with canola. So hopefully this won't take too long, but yeah, we are nearly halfway done through the tour as well, so that's not too bad. Oh, look, a train. How lovely is that? I wonder if the AI traffic cars have like changed a bit as well.
That's how it's done, kiddo.
I know, that's how it's done,
by the way,
Gramps.
always keep an eye on the weather. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain soon. That's perfect for canola, but not as good for the wheat on the other field. If you want to hire a helping hand at some point, you can. We're done here. The helper will do the rest.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to hire a
Good
worker
job.
here,
Field workers
and
are
what's
a
it
great
doing?
support if you're busy and cannot finish the job in time.
I'm
Now
not
get
sure,
back
but
to the garage
we'll just
and get
leave
out the harvest.
leave it do its thing,
Let's do
not
it
gonna
quickly.
lie.
I'll meet you there.
So yep, no clue what this thing is doing, but yeah, let's just go ahead and exit. How do I exit?
There you
Oh,
are.
there we go, fast
How
travelled.
do you feel?
Right there,
Are
that's
you up for something
good.
exciting? Because we'll do the
Looks like we're doing
harvesting.
some harvesting. That's
There's a
pretty
ripe
good.
field that needs taking down. Are you still up for it?
Yes, we
The
am,
header for
Grandpa.
the harvester
Get a
sits
bit of money
on the
for it
trailer
as well,
attached
which
at
is
the back.
pretty good. So,
Let's meet at the field, okay, kiddo? But drive carefully. That machine is a beast.
it sure does look like a beast, the good old Massey Ferguson. How do I turn the beacons on? Usually it's Y, but we'll figure that out a different day, though. We do have indicators, hazards. Right, anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and take out this header and head on over. Apparently, where's the tractor? Oh, it's there. Apparently, worker bees completed their task, but whatever. So then, this is the right field, isn't it? Never mind, it's not. How lovely is that? So let's just go ahead and back it up. And then just make a U-turn and head on over to the other field. Nearly going into the cow's pasture there, though. Wouldn't want that. So yeah, like I said, this is a pretty cool looking farm. Got the farmhouse just up here, got a few swings there and a few other barns and buildings here, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. So let's just go ahead and cross the road. Hopefully no cars are coming, or trains, that is. This is a pretty big looking field. Still not sure why they haven't finished the field altogether, but whatever, we can do the rest anyway now that we've taken over this farm, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and turn on to the field now then, and head on over to where Grandpa is.
So, let's do this. You'll need to prepare the machine. With a combine harvester, the header cuts the plants. Those headers have different widths, depending on the size of the combine. Go detach the trailer. Then drive the harvester with its front to the header and attach it.
Okay, right then, so now let's go ahead and detach the trailer and then attach the header to it. Pretty straightforward. Wonder if we're going to be doing bales, I wonder. But let's just go ahead and attach that like
Good, you're almost
so.
set now. Before you can start harvesting, the grain tank needs to be unfolded. Do that and bring yourself into position on the field.
Right, so then let's go ahead and turn off the lights and then unfold the grain tank like so, and then we can start harvesting, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and lower the header and turn on the harvester.
You can see that the field is nearly... I was feeling a little wobbly in the knees earlier, so I left it for you. Thought you might want to try it out anyway. All you need to do is to steer the harvester into the field. Unfold the tank, start the harvester, and do the rest.
So pretty straightforward.
With a
So
combine of this size, harvesting takes some time.
yeah, it
soon
might
you'll
take
be
some time,
able
but
to buy
hopefully
a
when we
bigger
do
one.
have more money, it won't
Now go at
take
it
as long,
show the
and we will
crowd
have
who's the
bigger
farmer.
and better machinery as well. So let's go ahead and start harvesting. So pretty straightforward. Looks like we might actually be able to make bales as well, which is pretty good. So then we do have a trailer, right, to unload all of the grain into, I take it, which will be pretty useful, not gonna lie. So there's the full map. Yeah, that's all the fields we do own, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so that's pretty good, not gonna lie. The map does look pretty good, so yeah, with that being said, nearly at our first pass, which is good. So that's one bit done, not bad. Let's just go ahead and come over to this side now and then carry on this side. Oh, missed a bit there, bit annoying. But anyway, let's just back it up and then try again. And here's the second pass now complete. We are over halfway with this field as well, which is pretty good. Oh look, there's the train. Pretty cool. I think we can drive that similar to like the other farming simulators I'm pretty sure of. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start with the third pass, and then we'll have one more to do, and then we will be able to complete this field. And that's that pass done. So now just for the final bit, which shouldn't take too long, the final one, and then that is this field all complete, and then we can get on with our next job for this farm. But there we go. That is this field all complete.
You have my blood in your veins, after all. The harvester has a limited capacity to store the crop. Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer to sell it. Prepare your harvester for unloading by unfolding the pipe.
So then, now that, let's just go ahead and complete that final bit. So we've now got to open the pipe like so. So let's go ahead and do that like so.
The pipe will start extending, and the wheat will start to pour out automatically. But we're missing something, aren't we? There's no trailer here just yet. Go get the trailer in the garage.
So then, go ahead and tab over to the next field where we do have the trailer there. I've just realised that I've skipped a bunch of the lines, but I'm taking it. What we've pretty much got to do is just get grain into the trailer, so, and then sell it. So let's go ahead and get onto the field and then put it underneath the trailer, and then we can start unloading it.
To empty the tank of your harvester, pull along to it on the driver's side of the harvester. When the trailer is in the correct position directly below the pipe, the harvester will start to unload automatically.
So then let's just go ahead and back it up a bit and then drive underneath the pipe, and then we can start unloading. Oh, let's just drive it forward a bit.
Huh? Wait it out until it's unloaded.
Now we just gotta wait until it is all unloaded, which shouldn't take too long.
Well done, kiddo. This load I promised to a vendor friend of mine. He's already waiting for you. So all you gotta do is drive the tractor with the trailer to his unloading station. Now drive to the grain elevator to sell the wheat.
So then, now that we've done that, we've got to head on over to the grain elevator, which isn't too far away. And I hope where is it? We're over there. I have not got a clue, but I guess we will find out by just following that waypoint. So then, hopefully we don't crash, which we didn't. That's good. So then, let's just head on over to the grain elevator then, where we can then unload it and hopefully get some money up from it. Hopefully no trains are coming, or we don't get stuck on the road, which would be very interesting. Which way do we even go? I haven't got a clue. That's our farm down there, so it's not that way. Is all I know though. So there's now school buses in the game, which is pretty interesting. So there's definitely a lot more different AI traffic, unlike in the other ones. Is that Tesla there? I hope not. But anyway, coming up to the grain elevator now then, and so far, yeah, this map is very good. We've got a UPS truck there, but you're gonna have to wait for us as we go into the grain elevator then. So let's go ahead and put it into
This is one of the many
Grandpa apparently.
If you don't like the prices you get on the market, you can also store the grain in your farm silo to wait it out. Sell your goods later. But now, let's get to it. Drive the trailer over the tip area and unload.
So then let's go ahead and back it out of Grandpa there and then head on over to the tipping area where we can start unloading it. So hopefully we will get a good amount of money off of it. So
Well done.
that's all done now, which is pretty good.
let's go
So
back
yep,
to
let's
the
head on
farm,
back over
shall we?
to the farm, and we made 1,466 euros. So that's not too bad. So let's go ahead and head on back over to the farm, and that is most definitely a Tesla there. Oh, farming simulator, out of everything you could have done, you had to do that. Anyway, yeah, let's just ignore that. Right then, now back at the farm, so let's go ahead and swing across the railroad. They're going into the farm, and of course, Grandpa is already there before us. How brilliant is that? So we've completed all of our tasks, so let's go ahead and leave the vehicle and head on back over to Grandpa. But before that, can we use this swing? No, we can't, sadly. Anyway, let's go ahead and meet Grandpa. You can talk to people on your farm and at specific locations on the map. Press the button to talk to them. Okay, so.
You're back. Splendid.
Yes, that
I
is
started wondering
good.
if you joined your father. Well,
Well, definitely not, but I thought you
Right.
Saw us
you've
unload
seen the
that,
most
but anyway,
important
yeah.
steps on the field now. There's always more to do, like yield improvement, liming, fertilizing, weeding. Those
So
require
but just
special
stuff
equipment.
that I don't understand,
thing
but
is
yeah,
gaining a
I
bit
guess
of a
we'll
feel for
figure it out
everything.
one day or another, though, which is
I'll just leave
pretty
you to
good.
it so
So
you can try out a few things. You don't want your old grandpa meddling with your business all the time, do you? But I'll be
nah,
here
we
if you need
don't
it.
mind. You can help us out
If you want more
anytime.
detailed
But
info,
anyway,
you can also ask Ben.
Ben, who's
He has been one
He's
of my
Ben.
most trusted helpers in the past. He will gladly explain a lot of farming techniques.
okay, that's good. That
Now,
Ben
get
will
to
help us
farming.
out.
Dung heap indeed. You'll do just fine. This farm is your farm now.
So then, we now have completed the guided tour, and we now own this farm. So, can we? Yes, we can. So here are all of the vehicles and equipment. So that is pretty good, not gonna lie. So that being said, though, that is pretty much everything we need to know so far to start this farming empire. I'm gonna. Where's the tractor gone? That was in the field. Oh, it's long gone. But anyway, yeah, that pretty much does sum up the first episode of our farming journey, where we did, in fact, complete the tutorial sort of with Grandpa. So that's pretty good. But I guess for now then, that is going to be it for today's video. So hope you all did enjoy part 1. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more better content. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.